Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today I'm going to watch Death Note episode 14. So last time guys on Death Note. Yeah, last episode, L and the task force, they received a message from, Misa, the second Kira. Basically with a bunch of locations and that she wants to meet, Kira. So they decided to basically scout out each location and on each date that she listed, but they didn't have any luck. And Light, he went, with a group of people because he wanted to disguise himself. Well, not disguise himself, but he knows that the fake hero would be able to see, Ryuk. But if he was in a crowd of people, he assumed that she wouldn't be able to tell that Ryuk belongs to him. So it seemed like a good plan, but he didn't know since she has the Shinigami eyes, she can see everyone's lifespan but his. So she can see everyone's lifespan but a person who has a Death Note. So that's how she was able to tell that, Light Yagami was in fact Kira. So she sent another message saying that she is happy that she knows who Kira is, and that's when Light, he was panicking. L, he basically sent out a broadcast saying that, not to approach Kira and that he's dangerous and and then if you tell us his name, but she wasn't having any of it, and she actually looked him up and found his home address and she met him. So that's basically when the interrogation started. Light was like, if we're seen together, they'll be able to connect the dots, but she showed him that she was able to disguise herself. Also that she didn't leave any fingerprints on any of the videos. She used a friend. And she basically told him that, I'm doing all of this because there was a criminal who killed my parents and he managed to slip through the system, but you killed him. And she doesn't have any illusions. She wants him to basically use her and pretend to be her boyfriend. And Light was like, obviously he was hesitant, but he told her that I can't be your boyfriend, but I can at least pretend, and I'll use your eyes as my weapon. So yeah guys, let's dive into it and see what happens. Here we go.
I'll arrange for her to meet L. She'll tell me his name, and then I eliminate the entire task force. And when that's done, I'll kill her too.
Shit.
After all, she's the only person who knows Kira's true identity. The only one. I can't let her live much longer.
So, you'll just pretend? Alright, I guess it's a good start.
She's loyal to you, why would you kill her?
Could you show me your Shinigami? I really want to see him.
She's
I need her to trust me, I guess I have to.
The ultimate weapon.
Yeah, sure. Could you please turn around?
Alright.
You can turn back now.
Okay.
Hey there, how's it going?
Oh, look
Oh, I
at
bet she's gonna
that.
get
You're a
freaked out.
completely different type of Shinigami than Rem, aren't you? I already know your name. It's Ryuk, right? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, and by the way, Light darling, do you know how to kill a Shinigami?
Did you just call me darling?
Fine. Then do you mind if I call you Knight instead? 'Cause you're like my knight in shining armor,
Let's just stick with Light.
Please ask Mr. Mogi to start following Light so we can keep tabs on what he's doing.
You want him followed?
It's only a slim chance, but if Light is Kira, then there's still a possibility that the second Kira might try to contact him somehow.
Very well.
I don't understand why they didn't follow me in the first place.
The guy never sleeps. Do you still have the videotapes and envelopes with your friend's fingerprints on them?
Uh-huh.
Well, you'll have to dispose of everything that was used to create those videotapes, understand? But before you do, I need you to send one last video and make sure it's from a place you haven't used yet. This?
No need to ask. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I don't care what it is, 'cause I'd do anything for you.
There's
Then I
one more
believe
thing
her.
which is very important.
What's that?
If you get arrested by the police, or if you're ever brought in for questioning, you can never mention anything about us or the Death Note. As long as they don't get a hold of that notebook, there's no proof that you did anything. Can you promise to say nothing?
I promise. So this must mean that we're officially boyfriend and girlfriend now, aren't we?
Well, sure, I guess.
Then I'd like to add one condition. You have to go on a date with me at least once a week.
Unbelievable, she still doesn't get it. We can't.
But why?
It looks like I'm gonna have to spell this out for you. Elle already suspects that I'm Kira. Do you see what I'm saying here?
No way.
Okay,
Elle
but
is
still.
amazing. I mean, everyone's been saying
They
that
don't
he's getting
suspect
nowhere
her.
with the investigation and that he's a complete idiot and stuff. But he already knows that much?
I can't eliminate Elle without you, so I'll call you and see you as often as this situation allows.
You will?
But
Oh,
to make sure that our meetings don't stand out, I have to make sure that I'm seen with other girls, okay?
huh? What do you mean? You're seriously gonna date other girls?
She's not gonna like that.
Yeah, more or less.
I don't want you to! If I see you with another
Shit.
girl, I'll kill her.
Now we're starting to see the scary side of her.
Look, sweetie,
Sweetie.
this is not a game. Both of us are risking our lives to change the world, aren't we?
I know that, but I love you more than the world, Light.
It sounds like you're confused. Maybe it feels that way to you, but you're here because you admire Kira. You don't even know me. We just met.
Don't you believe in
Does
love
have
at
a
first
point.
sight? I admit that everything you said was true. I did want to meet Kira out of gratitude and respect, not love. But from the moment I first saw you, I knew.
What is wrong with this girl?
Popular, as always.
Well, you can show me your love by obeying me. I thought you said it was okay if I used you. A minute ago, you swore you'd do anything I asked.
Yeah, I did, but I never said you could date other girls. I mean, those are two totally different things.
I think you're forgetting I have both notebooks. If you don't obey me, I can easily kill you.
I would never allow that, Light Yagami.
Oh.
If you do anything that results in this girl's death, the first thing I'll do is write your name in my death note.
Damn.
I will kill you. I'm sure you
Interesting.
realize that I can see her lifespan. If she happens to die before that time, I'll know it was you who killed her.
Oh.
But if you were to use your death note to save her, wouldn't that mean you'd die too?
Yeah.
That's right. If you tried to
But it
save
looks like
me,
he doesn't
would
care.
die too.
Yes, you are correct. But I'm quite willing to accept that outcome.
Interesting.
Is this Shinigami serious? This is crazy. And this means from now on.
Damn.
It's almost 11:30, you know. You really shouldn't have a girl here this late.
Oh, of course. Gami is going to kill me if I kill that girl? Which means I'm gonna have her hanging around me until she dies? Not only that, it also means that I'll be forced to protect her from being caught by the police for the rest of her life.
It could be worse
To
things.
you, Rem, Light really is gonna be my knight in shining armor.
I suppose.
For a Shinigami to die, they have to use their death note to save the life of a human who they have fallen in love with. Ideally, I could kill Rem
Gentle.
first. Someone I was controlling would attack Misa, forcing Rem to save her, but no, that would never work. If Misa's life was put in danger, Rem would immediately suspect me and I'd be the one who'd get killed.
You got bigger
This
things to
thing's
worry
just
about,
a
like.
bigger nuisance than Elle is. She's famous? I don't even want to imagine what would happen if someone
Oh.
found out about us.
She's famous.
Damn
I
it.
thought she was just doing
She's
that
nothing but
modeling
trouble.
on part-time.
What should I do? No. More importantly, I need to think of how I can use Misa's eyes to help me kill Elle.
Exactly, that would be the first step.
If I can eliminate him.
I thought you and I were seeing each other. That is, we're more than just friends, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Exactly. And that's the reason why I'm sitting next to you in class, wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
Is that the girl he went on
You don't
the
look like you enjoy being with me.
bus with?
You haven't even looked at me once.
That's not true at all. I guess I was just thinking about how everyone's gonna be talking about us now. To think that I'm actually going out with Miss Takata, the famous Miss Todai. I mean, you're the most beautiful woman at this school.
Last son of a gun.
Why do you even care about stuff like that? Besides, I hate being called Miss Todai or whatever. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, you're right. What do you know? She actually likes all the attention. We should forget about all that stuff and just go at our own pace.
Yeah.
He doesn't really seem to have a major interest in girls.
I've decided to stop searching for Kira, and I'd like to thank the police department for their advice.
But didn't she say on the
However,
previous
I still
video
plan to
that
help Kira in his
she
mission,
found Kira
I
and
hope
thank
that
you for your
in
help?
time, he will come to see me as an ally. I will start by punishing criminals that Kira has yet to judge. Also, I will share my power with others who I feel are worthy, and I will encourage them to do the same. Together, we'll make this world a better place.
After watching this, I can only think that Kira and the second Kira have managed to make contact.
What makes you say that?
Oh, come on. Didn't you sense it?
I sensed it.
I was sure you'd come to the same conclusion.
And I'm not a genius, too.
Through.
Oh, I knew beforehand, but still, it felt obvious.
First, consider how determined he was to meet Kira. So why the sudden change of heart? Now he wants to punish criminals that Kira hasn't? All he wants out of it is for Kira to see him as an ally?
Yeah.
It begs
It wasn't
the question,
Light's smartest move.
why didn't he do this to begin with? I'm guessing it's because he never thought that far ahead. He probably met Kira and was told which criminals he'd be allowed to judge. I suspect the purpose of this message is to hide the fact that they met.
I see. What I find really strange is that it's unlike Kira to be so careless.
That's true. But are we to believe that Kira made a mistake this time? Or is this his way of letting us know that they've made contact?
So I wonder if
It
Light
would be an effective
did
means
this
of
on
provoking
purpose.
us. The idea of their union is very threatening. However, this is also one less reason to suspect that Light is Kira.
Ryuzaki, what do you mean by that?
If Light is Kira, I don't think this is the message he would have had the second Kira send us. It doesn't fit.
I don't like hearing you say, if I were Kira, even hypothetically.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I just wanted to let Ryuzaki know exactly what I thought of his plan. I posed that scenario because I want to help solve this case. It's the only chance I have to clear my name. Besides, the only reason I feel comfortable saying things like that is because I'm not really Kira.
That's a good point.
He loves his
You're not
sweets.
Kira. That is, it would be a problem if you were Kira. Because I feel you're the first friend that I have ever had.
That's sad. Oh, and that got to him too.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The two of us have a lot in common.
Another test?
Thank you.
Or does he really feel that way?
And I have missed having you around at school. We should play tennis again soon.
Yes, we should.
Got to eliminate him right away.
I see.
The way things are progressing, I can't afford to be seen with Misa.
Sorry, but I just couldn't wait for 2 weeks like you said. Actually, I was just on my way to your house when I spotted you.
This is the first time in my life that I've been provoked to hit a woman.
I just wanted to see you so badly.
Really hit her for that?
Well, you might as
Come
well
on,
come
Light.
over.
Yay!
I guess he never dealt with someone like her.
Girlfriend.
Oh, great to see you, Misa. I saw you in a whole bunch of magazines.
Please, come on in.
How did she know that
Sorry to drop by
Misa's
like
coming
this.
over?
Rem. You are Misa's ally, aren't you?
Yes, I'd seen her many times from the Shinigami realm, and then certain events made me develop feelings for her.
Feelings, but you're a Shinigami.
You don't like what I said before about how I'd kill you if you even attempted to kill Misa.
So, if Misa is happy, does that mean that you'll be happy as well?
I suppose you could say that. I definitely don't want her to suffer.
Okay.
As you know, Misa loves me.
Oh, Light.
If I was happy, would that make you happy too?
Yes.
Then, could you ask Rem to kill El? Rem said that your happiness was important, but what do you think would happen if El caught one of us? It means our happiness would be ruined.
Huh.
It's true that Shinigami are forbidden to give out a person's name to anyone. But then again, there's no rule that prevents Ren from killing anyone.
That's right.
Very
And
smart
if you agreed
move.
to kill El, it would only make me love Misa that much more. Plus, I'd be grateful to you. Most importantly, the two of us will be happy together.
Rem, I want Light to love me, and I know
Oh,
we could
shit.
be happy together. It's That's all I ever wanted.
But would that end up... Would that end up the death of Rem?
That's a shame.
Fine. As you wish, Light Yagami, but I do not like you. This will not kill me even if it ends up lengthening your life. I will kill L for you. It really makes no difference. He is just another human to me.
Hooray!
Well, I kind of like him.
Thank you so much. I knew I could count on you.
Because he's smart.
Elle will die. That's all it took.
Damn, why'd you have to end right there? So guys, that was Death Note episode 14. Damn. Rem, I didn't see him actually having feelings or caring about Misa. I figured that he just, you know, saw what happened with Jealous and decided that, you know, since Jealous died, he might as well help out, you know, Misa for Jealous. But it looks like he developed feelings for her as well. He pretty much told him to his face, you know, if you touch Misa, I will kill you. Or if anything happens to Misa, he would kill him. Damn. And obviously Ryuk is just sitting back and loving it. So you can see the contrast between both the Shinagamis. I wasn't really understanding why he's so worried about being seen with her in public, but I guess it does make sense because of his patterns. I think like the last girl that he went out with was the one on the bus. So obviously the easiest thing would be, you know, like he was doing, that girl that he was in the classroom with, go out with her, and then another girl, and you know, I guess they might all be suspects, but well, honestly all he needs to do is just have more of a social life. Go out with a few girls, go out with a few of your buddies, hang out with more people, and they wouldn't know who to suspect. And then she wouldn't be, you know, in danger of being a suspect. Because even though he said he's gonna pretend to be her boyfriend, it's clear that she really, you know, in her mind loves him, and she, you know, is gonna be around him way more than what he wants. And that, you know, scene where she jumped on him and he was like, "This is the first time I've been provoked," when he's saying in his mind, you know, provoked into feeling like he wants to punch her or punch a woman. I'm like, come on, dude. Just for something like that, you can be pissed, but that would make you want to punch someone. That shows you like how much things have been going, you know, his way in his life. Like everything is how he wants it. Life, school, you know, home. So it's interesting. L. So does he really feel that Light is a friend, or is he just saying that to try to test him or get under his skin? Or because, you know, I could see L feeling that he's like similar to him, and it doesn't look like L has any friends at all, so maybe he does see him as a friend but still as a suspect. So in his mind he wants eventually for him to be cleared, and maybe they would be friends in his mind. I don't see how L is going to get out of this one, since Light came up with another smart move, convincing Rem that, you know, you want Misa to be happy, and Misa would be happy if L dies because, you know, they wouldn't be suspects and they can live on, you know. I don't know if he was hoping that that would kill Rem, or he just wanted Light, I just wanted L to be, you know, dead. But Rem, he did agree with it, and he said that it's not gonna kill him, but he will kill L, and if something happens to Misa, he'll kill Light. So yeah, damn, I'm definitely looking forward to the next episode and see how this is all gonna play out and who's gonna end up coming out on top, because the way things are going, I don't see how Elle is not gonna end up being killed. And if so, who's gonna pick up the mantle? So yeah guys, as always, hit me in the comments, let me know what you think, like and subscribe. Till next time guys, take it easy.